Welcome back to NDE Insights. Today we re-exploring a fascinating topic that blends science with metaphysical ideas, the placebo effect and its potential connection to the law of attraction. Can the placebo effect really prove the mind's power to shape reality? Let's dive into this compelling discussion. Let's break down what the placebo effect actually is. The placebo effect occurs when a person experiences real, physical, or psychological changes after receiving a treatment that has no therapeutic value. It might be a sugar pill, a saline injection, or even a sham procedure, something that's essentially inactive. Yet, despite having no medicinal properties, these treatments often result in improvements in symptoms or health, all because the person believes they're receiving effective treatment. The key factor here is belief. The mind, when convinced of a treatment's effectiveness, triggers a series of physiological responses. It's not magic, it's science. The brain, influenced by the expectations of the person receiving the treatment, produces real, measurable effects in the body. This shows us just how deeply the mind can influence our physical state, essentially hacking the body's natural processes. Now, let's explore how this phenomenon relates to the law of attraction. The law of attraction is the principle that suggests that by focusing on positive thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, we can attract positive experiences, people, and outcomes into our lives. Much like the placebo effect, the law of attraction centers on the idea that belief, whether positive or negative, can create our reality. In both cases, belief is the driving force. In the placebo effect, believing in the effectiveness of the treatment leads to tangible physical changes. In the law of attraction, the belief that you can attract what you desire fuels the process of manifesting those desires into your life. What's truly fascinating is that the placebo effect provides scientific validation for a concept that is often considered out there or purely metaphysical: the power of the mind to shape physical reality. It shows that our beliefs, thoughts, and expectations have a measurable impact on our well-being and our lives. When we harness this power consciously, we re-tapping into the core of what the law of attraction proposes. Our reality is shaped by our thoughts. But here's where it gets even more interesting. The placebo effect isn't limited to just physical health. It can influence psychological well-being too. People with chronic conditions, anxiety, or depression have shown improvements when they believe in the efficacy of a placebo treatment. This mental shift can elevate mood, reduce stress, and create a better overall sense of well-being. It shows us that when we expect positive change, our minds start to shift our perception and behaviors, helping to bring about those changes. The concept of belief is key here. Our brains are highly responsive to the narratives we create for ourselves. If we believe that we are destined for success, health, and happiness, our brain starts to rewire itself to align with that belief. This is very much in line with the law of attraction's core message: like attracts like. The more you believe in something, the more likely you are to create the circumstances that align with that belief. A great example is the role of affirmations and visualization in manifesting desires. When someone repeats positive affirmations or visualizes a desired outcome, they are essentially training their brain to believe that the desired reality is possible. The more consistent the belief, the stronger the effects on their actions, emotions, and environment, thus making their desires more likely to materialize. This mirrors the placebo effect, where the person's belief in the treatment triggers a physical response. But can the placebo effect be a form of proof for the law of attraction? Many proponents of the LOA believe that it is, in fact, evidence that our minds can create tangible change in our lives, from our physical health to our external circumstances. The idea is that if belief can influence our health so profoundly, then why wouldn't belief be able to affect other aspects of our lives, like finances, relationships, or career? Let us think about it this way. If someone is constantly negative and believes that they'll never be successful, their mind will create situations and perceptions that confirm that belief. They may sabotage their own efforts, or they may simply not take the necessary actions to achieve success. On the other hand, someone who believes in their potential to succeed will likely attract the opportunities, people, and resources they need to make it happen. In both cases, belief is the key force driving their experiences. It's important to note, however, that belief alone isn't always enough. It's just like with the placebo effect, where the treatment itself often works because the person truly believes it will. The law of attraction requires active participation. It's not about just sitting back and waiting for things to happen. Belief is essential, but action is equally important. You must align your thoughts, words, and behaviors with the reality you want to create. Positive beliefs need to be backed by positive actions. In conclusion, the placebo effect dose and tea just show us how powerful the mind can be. It gives us scientific insight into how belief can influence our physical and emotional reality. This aligns directly with the law of attraction's central message. Your thoughts and beliefs can shape your world. So, if you can harness the power of your mind in a positive and intentional way, you can unlock incredible potential to transform your life. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to NDE Insights for more deep dives into consciousness, metaphysics, and the mind's power. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.